Hey guys, it's James here from eBassGuitar, and in today's bass guitar lesson, I'm going to show you a lesson called the 5-minute walking bass hack. If you're interested in integrating walking bass into your bass guitar playing, make sure you check out this lesson all the way to the end. Hey YouTubers, it's James here from eBassGuitar, and in today's bass guitar lesson we're going to do something a little bit different. The reason being is I'm actually in the process of moving house. Vicky, Oliver, my son, we're moving to a place called the New Forest in England, so our house right at this moment in time is literally packed up in boxes, but I wanted to give you guys a lesson today. So what I've done is I've actually grabbed a lesson that we made originally for Facebook, and it's been viewed literally hundreds upon hundreds of thousands of times. So I thought it'd be a great lesson for you guys to see. It's all about how to start playing a walking bass. And the thing that I've seen so many times with beginner to intermediate students is they feel like walking bass is just this technique which is completely out of sight. So today I want to show you how to start approaching walking bass, and you can start doing it in as little as 5 minutes too. So before we hit the lesson, I also want to let you know about a brand new resource we've just released at eBassGuitar, and it's completely free. It's called the Bass Player's Action Pack. So I believe the bass is a skills-based instrument, and we need to learn all these little pockets of skills to build up our overall musicianship. So what I've done is I've put a resource together which is going to introduce you to all of the most important skills bass guitar players need, from building your technique through to playing walking bass, through to learning riffs, through to learning full songs. It's all in there, so make sure you check it out. There's a link in the description below where you can grab your free Bass Player's Action Pack. Now over to the walking bass lesson, and I'll catch you very soon. Hey guys, it's James here from eBassGuitar, and if a student comes to me and asks me what's the most powerful thing I can do to improve every aspect of my bass guitar playing, there is always one answer that I come back with, and that is learn walking bass. Walking bass has absolutely everything in it. There are 3 major benefits that I can think of right out the gate. And the first one is it will improve your harmonic knowledge. So you'll know exactly what notes will fit even over the most complicated chords. The second reason is it will improve your fingerboard knowledge no end. Walking bass is the perfect way to get to know every single fret on your bass guitar. And the last reason is it will really improve your sense of rhythm and time. And if you've got better rhythm and better time, absolutely everything else you play will sound even better. So traditionally, many students are really inhibited by learning walking bass. So what I've done is I've developed a really simple, straightforward system called the 3M system for walking bass. And what I've done is I've broken it down into 3 core methods. The first method is called the Chromatic Method. The second method is called the Scalic Method, and the third method is called the Chord Tone and Interval Method. So what I want to do is show you something today from chapter 3 of my new book, The Essential Walking Bass, and this is how simple it is to integrate chromatics into your bass guitar playing. So what we're going to do is we're going to take what we call a 1-6-2-5-1 chord sequence, or you might just know this as a turnaround. But basically this is an F, a D, a G minor, and a C like this. So F, D minor 7, G minor 7, and C7. So the number one thing that we would do first of all as a bass guitar player here is just to literally pin down the roots. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. But what we can do is we can start putting some chromatic approach notes in there. So the simplest way to explain this, if we are going from the F like this, our target note is the D like that, and what we're going to do is we are going to approach from half a step below. So rather than doing this, we're going to do this. So F, C sharp to the D like that. And we can do this for all of the notes in this chord sequence. So we can do F to the C sharp to the D, like that. And then to go to the G, our approach note is going to be an F sharp, like this, to get to the G. And then to get to the C, we are going to approach from one step, half step below, and that is a B natural, like that. So let me play you this in context so you can hear what it sounds like. So we've gone from this to this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of the backing tracks that comes with the Essential Guide to Walking Bass for bass guitar players and show you how you can take this one concept and actually play it across the whole of the fingerboard.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Pretty cool, eh? But the great thing is these idea of chromatic approach notes can be applied to absolutely any style of music. I was just going to show you quickly now. So let's take a standard rock groove like this over the same chord sequence. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a chromatic approach note above to get to the chord, and then one below, and then slide into the target note. So we end up with this effect. So you can hear it is a really, really simple, powerful concept, the chromatic method, that will improve absolutely everything you do on the bass guitar, from your fingerboard knowledge to understanding what notes fit over what chords. So I would love you to grab a copy of my brand new book, The Essential Guide to Walking Bass. There is a link in the description below where you can grab your copy at a very, very special price. Cheers, I've been James from eBassGuitar, and I will catch you next time.